Hi, good morning everyone. Welcome to BYJU'S exam prep. This is Tarun Malik, and in this video we'll be discussing about mock at 25 DILR section. Okay. So without wasting much time, let's move forward. That's your first set. Read the following information carefully and answer the questions. Damian Private Limited has 4 subsidiaries in 4 nations: Germany, France, Italy, Austria. All of them sells the same 5 types of products. The stacked bar chart given below shows the percentage share of the 3 top selling products for each of the 4 subsidiaries. So if you look at the graph, this is actually 100%, right? Stacked bar graph of 100%. That means when you talk about top 3 products, so the percentage is among them only. So if the sum of top 3 is, let's say, X, its distribution is given in this graph. Are we clear? Not for the 5 products, only for the 3 products. So apart from this, the 2 products will be there, right? So highest, second highest and third highest, if total is X, its distribution is given in this graph. Alright, so it's a stacked bar graph. So how do you read it? This is basically 0 to 30. This is 30 to 60, so 30%, right? And this is remaining 40%. Similarly, we can calculate for others. All the values are multiple of 5%. So, I mean, this we can safely assume that it is between 20 and 40 exactly. And this is half of that also, correct? So, we'll read this as 25, correct? Sorry, we'll read this, yeah. Okay, and similarly, this is 10% and so forth. Also, one thing is mentioned: the number of items for any 2 or more than 2 products sold by the subsidiaries can be same. So, for example, the number of items for second highest and third highest product for France is same. I mean, when you talk about highest, second highest, and wait a second. Yeah, when you talk about highest, what is happening? Highest, second highest and third highest, right? So generally speaking, that highest is unique, second highest is unique, third highest is unique. But here it can be same also. That's what we are saying, right? Okay. For example, when you see France, this is also 25. Like this is 30, this is 30. So out of the 5 products, any 2 can be same also. Not necessarily that second highest will be more than third highest and highest will be highest among them. Okay. All right. It is also known that all the items sold are positive integral multiples of 10,000s, with the highest number of one particular item sold by one of the subsidiaries being 1,50,000. So out of the 4, what is happening again? Why is it getting stuck? So out of the 4, and we have 5 products, right? 4 countries, 5 products. 4 into 5 is 20. So out of 20, only one is 1,50,000. Apart from this item, no other particular item was sold even 1 lakh times in any particular subsidiary. So basically, out of the 20 sections or products, one is being sold at 1,50,000 and rest are less than 1 lakh. Okay, it cannot go beyond 1 lakh. The uni-model mode of the item should be 60,000 for the 20 combination of the products sold. Uni model means only one model. So the 20 combinations, when you arrange them or when you calculate them, the mode that means the number which comes highest number of times. So that should be 60,000. So 60,000 should come highest number of times in those 20 numbers, right? And that is the only mode of the series. All right. The total number of items sold by each of the 4 subsidiaries was a distinct multiple of 30,000. All right. Germany has the second highest total items sold. Okay. So the graph can be converted into a table, right? These are the percentage we have calculated from that. Okay. Now look at this. So one of this should be 1,50,000, right? And others are less than 1 lakh. So obviously we are talking about highest here for any particular subsidiary or country. So it should be either this or this or this or this. Okay. If I take Germany as 1,50,000, okay, now it should be a multiple of 10,000, right? So straight away I can look for 15 also, 15 only, right? Like if this is 15, so others should also give you an integer, because I have separated 10,000 from this, and every number should be a multiple of 10,000. So 4 zeros will be placed after that in any ways, right? That means when you assume this as 15, other numbers should come as an integer. Okay. All right. So now look at this. If 4 is equal to 15, 3 will be equal to what? 3 by 4 of 15 will not give you an integer. That means this cannot be 15 here, right? So this is out. If you put this as 15, so if 50 is equal to 15, 25 will be half of that, that is 7.5. Again, not possible. If this is 15, then if 5 is equal to 15, 3 is equal to 9 and 2 is equal to 6. This is possible. If this is equal to 15, so half of that will be 7.5, not possible. So can I say the value which is 1,50,000 must be this, and this will be 90,000, this will be 60,000 according to that. At least Italy we have fixed for highest, second highest and third highest. Okay. All right. Moving on. Sorry. Yeah, we can talk about Austria also. This ratio is 1:3:6. So either it would be 10,000, 30,000 or 60,000 or a multiple of that, right? If you double it, it gives you 1,20,000. But this is not possible, because apart from this, none of the other numbers should be more than or equal to 1 lakh. That means this case is ruled out. So for this also, the only possibility is 60,000, 30,000 and 10,000. Okay. So for 2 at least we can calculate the values this. Okay. Now for Austria, if third highest is 10,000, so these two numbers should also be multiple of 10,000, but it has to be either less than or equal to this, right? Because it cannot be more than third highest, because these are the lowest and second lowest number of items. So can I say it, if it has to be multiple of 10,000 and cannot go beyond 10,000, so these two also has to be 10,000 each. There is no other case possible. So at least for Austria, we are able to get all the values. Are we clear? So total will come out to be 1,20,000 for this, which is a multiple of 30,000, which the question says, right? This. All right, clear so far? Okay. So till now we have done. Now look for Germany and France. What are the possibilities? For Germany, I can take 334 is the ratio, right? So I can take 30,000, 30,000, 40,000. And Germany should be the second highest. Okay, what are the values of Germany's total are possible? If you look at this is already 300 plus, 300,000 plus, right? So I can say this is either should be the highest, right? Because second highest is this, not either. It should be highest. If second highest is Germany, this has to be highest, correct? Because I mean, this 30, 30, 40 can be double of that, that is 60, 60, 80, but cannot go beyond that, right? It could be either 30, 30, 40 or 60, 60, 80. 60, 60, 80 itself gives you 200, right? So that means this is 200 plus, okay? So cannot go beyond 300 plus. So definitely Italy will be the highest, right? Also, so if I take 30, 30, 30, sorry, 30, 30, 40, the total so far I am getting is 1 lakh, right? So these two should add up to a multiple of 30,000, and the total of the numbers are distinct multiple of 30,000. That means this cannot be 120, has to be more than that, at least 150 hona chahiye isko. For 150, sum of these two should be 50. If sum of these two is 50 and the third highest is 30,000, the only possibility is that this is 30,000 and this is 20,000. That's how you get the total as 150,000. Correct? So this is the case I'm getting at 30, 30, 40 wala. Okay? Now look at this. Let's erase it. Okay. Now, to make this second highest, either of these two should be lowest or second lowest. For France, what are the values I can take? Consider the point that uni model should be, the mode should be 60,000. So far, how many 60,000 I am getting? This and this. Okay. Anything else? I think no, nothing else. If I take this as, this ratio is 1:1:2, right? 1:1:2. So I can take 10,000, 10,000 and 20,000. But in that case, to make these two as second lowest and lowest, I need to make this also 10,000, because it cannot be more than this 10,000, right? But in this case, you can observe, even if you take this as 60,000, 60,000, okay, let's say isko aap 60, 60 kar dete ho. So 60 will come out as 4 times, but the 10,000 is coming 4, 5, 6, 7 times. So in this case, the mode cannot be 60,000. That means this case is ruled out. And anyways, for better understanding, let's put these two as 60,000 only, right? So that we need to make the mode as 60,000, right? So at least 5 times we need to take, okay? Second possibility, if I take this as 20, 20 and 40. Okay, in that case, it would be total is 80. Now 80 cannot become 90 because sum of these two should be at least 10, 10, 20,000. So I mean sum of these 5 will be at least 1 lakh. I cannot make the total as 120, right? I cannot make it 90. I cannot make it 150. So can I say this case is not possible? Correct? It has to be distinct multiples of 30,000. Okay. If I take this as 30, 30, 60, then the total is 120. Now 120, I need to increase it, right? So if I increase it, if I let's say make it 150 or more than that, I cannot make 150 also, right? And if I make it more than that, I think that is also not possible. But in that case, the Germany will not be the second highest. I mean, this value has to be less than 150, right? In this case. Okay, it's already 120. So more than 120 and less than 150, not possible, a multiple of 30,000, right? So 30, 30, 60 is also not possible. And similarly for the higher values, 40, 40, 80 is also not possible, because in that case also France will be higher than Germany. So all the possibilities are being ruled out here. So can I say that this 30, 30, 40 is not possible? Are we clear? So this case is ruled out. What is the second case? Second case is 60, 60 and 80. And now the sum so far is 200 plus, 2 lakh plus, right? 200,000. Okay. All right. Again, uni model should be 150, right? So 80, 80, 60 I'm taking. 10,000 I have already 3, right? So 16 should be more than that. So again, we have 1, 2, 3 60s here and 3 10s here, right? Clear? Again, if I take 10, 10, 20, in that case, these two also will be 10 and the mode will be 10 only, not 60, right? So this is again ruled out. 20, 20, 40. 20, 20, 40 gives you 80. 80 needs to be, 80 plus 10 is not possible, 90 is not there, 120 I cannot make. At best I can do 20, 20 to make this as third highest, and that also I'm getting at max 140, which is not a multiple of 30,000. So this case is also not possible. Am I getting it? 20, 20, 40 gives you 80,000. If this is 30, if this is the third highest, these two can be at max 20, 20. In that case, sorry, it will become 80 plus 40 is 120 only. So 120 is not possible because it's already 120, right? It has to be distinct multiple of 30,000. So 20, 20, 40 is also ruled out. Then we have 30, 30, 60. 30, 30, 60 is 120. Okay, 120 can be made to 150. Correct? By adding 20 here, so I can add 10 and 20 here. Okay. Or I can go beyond this also. I can make it as 30, 30 also. In that case also it will be a multiple of 30,000 and more than 120 definitely. So this case looks possible, right? So 30, 30, 60 is possible, right? And in that one we have multiple cases. Okay, take it aside. If I take 40, 40 and 80, now it is 160 already, right? 160 can be made equal to 180, yeah, 10, or it could be more than that also. So this also looks possible, right? So I mean, this is also possible. So far I am getting two cases. I mean, this is fixed. This is for sure 60, 60, 80 only. But for France, I am getting two cases, either 30, 30, 60 or 40, 40, 80. Clear so far, I think? Okay. So this is your first case, 30, 30, 40. Sorry, yeah, this is ruled out. We have explained, right? So these are the two cases, right? Okay. I mean, we have already explained this, so this is done, right? So we are left with 30, 30, 60 or 40, 40, 80. Alright, these are the two cases will be considered. Alright, what is the question? What is the lowest possible value of the highest number of items sold in France? These are two cases we are considering. Lowest possible value of the highest value for France. France के लिए highest is what? 80 or 60. So what is the lowest value out of that? 60 only. That's your answer for the first question. Lowest possible value of the highest number of items sold. Highest number of items sold for France is either 60 or 80. Among them, if we need to find lowest possible value, the answer is 60. I hope it is clear with the language, right? Second, if we compare the highest number of items sold for each country, which country's highest number of items sold were the second highest among the four countries? For every country, if we see the highest number of items sold, second highest can be what? Highest is definitely 1,50,000. Second highest, here it is 60,000. Here it is, sorry, 80,000. And here also it is 80,000. In case 1, it could be Germany. In case 2, it would be Germany or France. Both, right? So answer will be either only Germany or Germany and France both. In the two cases. Clear with this? Two questions done. Any doubt left? Moving on to third. If the total number of items sold by each of the four subsidiaries were distinct prime multiples of 60,000. Total is multiple of 60,000, prime multiple, right? So I can say it could be 2, I can say it could be 3, I can say it could be 6. I mean 4 times 0 will put after this into 5, 6 times 7 was 4,20,000, right? Basically. Can I say it can be 4 into 11? Yes or no? Look at these figures. So I mean this is the highest, right? At best you can make it 60-60. And in that case, you can go how much? 42, right? So it cannot be more than 42,000. 4,20,000 basically. So can I say for this question, the highest can be this. So these are the four numbers as a sum I am taking. So one of the sum would be 1,20,000. One of the sum must be 60 into 3, that is 180,000, into 5, 3 lakh, into 7, 420. So highest must be 420. Second highest will be 300, that is Germany. And France will be in that case 180. 420 for Italy is possible only with 60,000 and 60,000. Right? And 180. This is already we have 336 and 6. 12. 12 becomes 18. If 12 becomes 18, the other two, to make it 18, I must say it is 3 and 3 only, because I cannot go beyond 30,000, so it has to be 30 and 30 to make it 1,80,000. Right? Similarly, in the second, let's talk about Germany also. Germany so far is 2 lakhs, right? So I need 1 lakh more, and it should be less than equal to 60,000. So I can take it as 40-60 or 50-50. No other possibilities will be there, right? For second case, Italy is definitely 60-60 only. This is definitely 30-30 only. Wait a second. This is 40-40-80. That is 16. So I need to make it as 20. 20 means only 10-10. Right? And the first Germany will be 3 lakh again, same to others. It will be 40-60 or 50-50. Check for mode also, right? Mode is should come as 60,000. So in the first case, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, definitely higher, right? And in the second case also, I mean, even if I take this as 50-50, the mode will be 60 only. Clear so far? So this is what I am getting. If the total number of items sold for each of the 4 subsidiaries were multiple of 60,000, what is the number of 60,000 in the 20 combinations? It could be what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 or 8. In the second case it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 or could be 7. So either 6 or 7 or 8 in the 2 scenarios, right? These are the 2 cases I have taken. In the first case, either 7 times or 8 times. In second case, it is either 6 times or 7 times. So answer would be 6, 7, 8, all are possible. Got it? Let's come to fourth. Same question. If the number of items sold by each of the 4 subsidiaries is a distinct multiple of 60,000, then the number of 10,000s is 1 less than the number of 60,000s. What is the highest number of second highest items sold by France? Okay. Number of 10,000s should be 1 less than number of 60,000. In the first case, number of 10,000 is how much? 1, 2, 3. That's it. But number of 60,000 is 7 or 8. So this case is ruled out. Second case, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Only 5. Right. And if the number of 10,000 is 5, the number of 60,000 must be 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That means we should take this case, right? Not the 40-60 to make it 6 times 60,000, right? What is the question asking? What is the highest number of second highest items sold by France? Second highest sold by France, in any ways it is 40,000. Right? No point of highest number, right? And the answer is fixed. I hope it is clear. Let me repeat it. Number of 10,000 should be less than number of 60,000. Not possible here. Here I am getting 1, 2, 3, 5 number of 10,000, so number of 60,000 must be 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. 6 already I am having. So number of 60,000 must be 6 only. So this case is ruled out. I must take 50-50. Irrespective of that, the point is that the answer will be same, right? 40,000 only. Okay. In thousands, yeah. Look at the figures also, right? The values is in thousands, so you must put 40 only, right? Not 40,000 in the theta based questions. Okay. I hope किसी ने ये mistake नहीं किया है. Same item again, number of items sold will be distinct multiple of 60,000. What is the difference between the total items sold by Germany and Italy? This is simple now. In both cases, Germany and Italy, this and this, in both cases it is 1,20,000. So answer is not 1,20,000, answer will be 120, right? Because the answer should be in in thousands, right? So answer is 120. I hope we are clear with the first set. Okay, let us move to the second one.